bring the heat.
Ciao Juventini, welcome back to the JuveCorner cast and Bomba News! Juventus and Giuntoli towards parting ways. Look at this, guys. Unbelievable. And in another Bomba News, which is not in favor of Juventus, Conte, possibly, it's not confirmed yet, staying at Napoli. So, man, this is crazy news, especially today with the Giuntoli, as Gianluca Di Marzio brings out the bomba, man. I can't believe that this is actually happening with Juve and Giuntoli, but it could be all for somebody. It could be, because Di Marzio also posted that Juventus could be making a final push since they just, quote-unquote, parting ways with Giuntoli. They might just go after Antonio Conte for the last time. So, man, guys, I want to know what your thoughts is in the chat. Big up, of course, like the stream. Of course, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Share the content, as always, with a lot of the people. We're going to talk about, of course, the Juventus and Giuntoli saga, what's happening here. And, Comoli could be the new CEO, and I'm already in the process of doing a video about that as well. Don't worry, Bomba News is happening, guys. Juventus, the Mercato is crazy. Big up to Trexie in the chat. Yo, Gio, big up to everybody, of course, that is tuning in at the moment, guys. Juventus and Giuntoli is towards parting ways, guys. I'm going to put up the tweet as well from Di Marzio, what's going on in terms of also with the management. And I believe that there was another news about, let me see here, about Inzaghi, guys. Inzaghi. There's rumors about, this is from Gazzetta though, but yeah, Di Marzio news, yeah, Zidane news. It could be as well. Zinedine Zidane, if the Conte, is official staying at Napoli, because that's what they're, a lot of the sources are saying that, he could be staying at Napoli. It's not official. So everybody, calma. We need to calma, everybody. We need to calma. But this is big news. This is big news, man. I better see Giuntoli packed up soon. Listen, I hope so too. But I hope Juventus can find a right replacement. Is Massara the right replacement? Let me know in the comments, everybody. But yeah, I did see the Di Marzio Zidane news. But listen, it would be insane if all of a sudden, Juventus make that call and Zidane is like, you know what? Why not? Uh, Grande Ralph, big up to you, my friend. Big up to you. But of course, guys, on your way in, make sure to subscribe, like the stream if you have not. We're going to be going through it. I'm already pulling up the tweet of Di Marzio with the Cristiano Giuntoli. So just bear with me, everybody. Just give me 1 second here. Let's see. Okay. Bomba news. So I want to know what you guys think because, man, oh man, Di Marzio saying Juventus and Giuntoli, of course, parting ways. I want to know what you guys think because I don't know, man. Listen, it's good that Juventus, in my opinion, is getting rid of Giuntoli. But the thing is, for me, I'm not so sure if we have the right replacement. If we have the right replacement, I think that would be it would be way better, way better. Big up to Nino. Big up. It's okay. I'll see you on Tutto Calcio, guys. Tutto Calcio, around 8:30, 9 p.m. Eastern time. So you wouldn't want to miss that because I might get cooked on the stream. Okay. So you definitely don't want to miss it. And I want to be having a lot of guests on as well, and an Interista as well. So it's gonna be interesting. Giuntoli a casa. Yes. Listen. This would be insane, man. If we could if this happens, there's a lot of rumors and stuff like that that's going on, man. But we'll see, there's also more news. Let's go here. If we go to the Forza Juventus side as well, just in, this is 7 minutes ago. Now, guys, what are your thoughts about this? Simone Inzaghi, in case he leaves Inter, merda, could become an option for Juventus. What is happening in the Mercato world, guys? What is happening in the Mercato world, everybody? Madonna mia. As well as we all know, Matteo Tognozzi return to Juventus is in the final stages. He will have a crucial role in the Juventus sporting area. Supposedly, it's going to be chief of scouts. So I also want to hear about that, man. Yeah, man. Giuntoli, I'm telling you, Giuntoli was that Napoli spy. I'm telling you, Ralph. We know this. You know what I'm saying? We know this. He was a Napoli spy, bro. But yeah, man. Of course, let me know what your thoughts is about all this news that is coming out of the woodwork here. And you can also see here, Juventus are expected to release official statements soon on ending their relationship with Cristiano Giuntoli. As also says, this is also reported by Mirko Di Natale. So, yeah, no, it's gonna be insane, man. This is insane news that's breaking out. As well as another striker option. I didn't expect this to happen, but Justin, of course, Juventus are already speaking to Reteghi's entourage, and works is underway to begin the discussions with Atalanta, who want between 40 to 50 million for an Italian national team, for the Italian national. So, guys, with the Reteghi news, man, I am not so sure that we should do this. I'm not so sure if we should take this offer from Atalanta, because we already got scammed by Atalanta already one time already, man. We do not need another one, man. But big up to Zier Talks, man. Big up my guy Ahmed, bro. Big up, man. Lots of news that's happening around Juventus, bro. Conte possibly could be staying on Napoli. The same thing goes with Bomba news with Giuntoli as well. So Giuntoli is gone, supposedly for per a lot of the reports. So it's crazy what is happening. And then look, Antonio Conte with Di Marzio. And there's also supposedly Di Marzio just posted. Wait, guys, let me know if it's true. I think Di Marzio just posted. Let's see. Whoops, Di Marzio. Gianluca Di Marzio. Okay. Aha. Here it is. Napoli, the meeting between De Laurentiis, Manna, and Chiavelli and Antonio Conte is underway. So, guys, it is underway. The talks. This is crucial moments, I would say, in terms of Juventus' chances getting Antonio Conte. Now, of course, I want to know what you guys think. You guys think that Conte has still a chance to come to Juventus, or do you think it's a done deal that he's staying at Napoli? What are your guys' thoughts in the chat? I want to know. Please note to Retegui, I'll never rate this Genoa and Verona merchant. Listen, Retegui, in my opinion, I don't think he would work for Juve. I don't think he would work for Juve, man. Especially after, I'm not believing it, especially because of what happened with Coop Miners, so I'm not believing it. But big up to Mr. Paintu says, I hope we get David, even if every other club is trying to get him. Yeah, I agree too. I would like to have David on Juventus, but we'll see. We'll see, man. We'll see. Fabrizio posted about Arsenal moving rapidly for Sesko. We might have a real chance of at Gyökeres. Let's hope we could pull it off. Yeah, no, there's a lot. Also, there was a lot of news about Gyökeres as well, being linked with Juve. I hope so too. I think that he could really fit well with Juve. As for Osimhen, it's reported that Manchester United has entered the race for Osimhen. So we'll see. There's already meetings going underway between Man United and Napoli for Osimhen. So that could be already off the books. But Gyökeres, in my opinion, would be the second deal that I would want would be Gyökeres. I hope we could pull it off, man. Because at the moment, it's been bad luck for Juventus. So for Conte, he is not coming. I believe he just played us to get a bigger salary and funding for transfers. Maybe you might be right, Trexie. You might be right, bro. But of course, everybody like the stream if you are new to the channel. Also, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Because we're gonna be having Tutto Calcio tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern time. So definitely, we're gonna be looking forward to that too. Gonna have a lot of guests on as well. So definitely, we're gonna be tuning in for that. Is there any news? Let me see if there's any other news. But oh yeah, with the Max Allegri as well. Allegri also signs for Milan, which we will talk about it in the we will talk about it in the Tutto Calcio show. That's gonna be crazy to talk about. But yeah, if Conte stays, I don't even know anymore. I don't really like how we are under Tudor. I agree, but if you think about it, Mr. Paintu, look at the players that we have. You know what I mean? If we, I think, bolster our squad, maybe they could do well with Tudor. You know, but Tudor for me is like an emergency option. He wouldn't be the guy that I would want to be leading for next season unless we have no other choice. You know, it wouldn't make any sense. But it is what it is. It is what it is. It could listen. If we keep Tudor, we keep Tudor. What can I say? You know. But yeah, no, guys. I mean, with Conte, it's going to be difficult. I think it's not going to be easy. Maybe because Juventus sacked Giuntoli. This has always been my opinion. I'm not saying it's going to happen. So anybody, that's watching that's a Napoli fan or an Interista, don't be coming after me because I'm not, like I said, it's my opinion. Okay? I'm not saying it's going to happen, this and that. But what if Conte was waiting for Giuntoli to get sacked? You know what I mean? What if? Because now all of a sudden the news also came with Di Marzio is that Juventus is going to make one final push for Antonio Conte since they just sacked Giuntoli. So it kind of does make sense because Conte doesn't want to work with Giuntoli. That's what supposedly the rumors were and everything like that. But listen, hey, he doesn't come to Juve. He doesn't come to Juve. And Francesco, don't worry, man. Don't worry. You got your moose, okay? Don't worry about it, okay? 1-0 Merchant, all right? Please, this guy, this Milanista. Tudor is definitely a last resort choice. So for me, yeah, for exactly. And I don't like how it might come to that. Exactly. But the thing is, who would be plan B in your eyes, Mr. Paint Dude? I mean, of course, there's rumors about Zidane, right? from Di Marzio saying that Zidane. You know what I'm saying? Um, but we'll see. We'll see, man. Um, if Juventus do make an attempt to sign Zidane for the head coach, that would be crazy. I mean, because the guy has been waiting for years to go to the L'Equipe of France, you know. So I'm not. Listen, I think at the moment we're probably just gonna stay with Tudor. You know, do I think that Conte is going to come to Juve? At the moment, no. At the moment, no. Do I still think that there could be a chance? It's not official, right? So, Francesco, you're saying, oh, if I'm still hopeful, listen, he could stay at Napoli. I'm not saying that he's not, but nothing is official yet. As soon as I hear the here we go, this and that, then okay. But we all know that there will be one final push now from Juve. There's a meeting already going on with Napoli and Conte as we speak. Let's see what could happen. You never know. You never know. Remember, it's like a seesaw. Mercato's like a seesaw. They were, they report one thing. All these sources, they report one thing, and then all of a sudden, it's like a seesaw, it goes to the other way. It all collapses. So, if Conte does stay at Napoli, listen, I wouldn't be mad, but I would be more optimistic if we have a replacement or a plan B. Because if you're having only Tudor as your plan B, then I'm not so sure what this Juventus club is doing. You know? So I'm not so sure at the moment, with this whole situation. Now also, to have in mind, for Giuntoli, yes, he deserve to be sacked? Yes. But do we have the right replacement as well? Is Massara going to be a better replacement? I don't know, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. Remember, Mercato is crazy. We don't know what's going to happen. So, now that you mention it, I don't have a plan B. Hell freezes over the day. We sign Zidane. I don't see that happening. Hopefully, we sign Conte. If not, then I guess we'll settle with Tudor. Exactly. That's my analogy at the moment of this whole situation, bro. Because if you think about it, Zidane most likely not gonna happen. We know that for a fact. If it does happen, I'll be super surprised. Conte, highly unlikely at the moment, but nothing's official. So we'll see because there's a meeting going on right now as we speak. So anything is possible, right? Now, the thing is with Tudor, like I said, there's no plan B. So we're going to have to stick with Tudor. We're going to have to stick with them. So Allegri has gone to Milan. Not that, Allegri will come back to Juve, but that's what I'm saying. Gasperini supposedly close to joining Roma now. So, yeah, man, I'm not so sure what to expect. I think from this whole situation, but I feel like with this whole thing with Giuntoli, I think that could be a better step in towards the right direction in terms of having that small chance of Conte coming. Because you never know, he could be just waiting for Giuntoli to be sacked, and all of a sudden, the whole thing is like a seesaw. Remember, we mentioned about Mercato being a seesaw. Mercato is always going to be a seesaw. Ciao, my friend. Ciao, buddy. How are you, man? Ciao. Thank you for joining the stream, man. Make sure to, of course, if you are new, my friend, make sure to subscribe to the channel. What's going on? What's going on, Trexie? Any news? Any news? Let me know. Let me know if there's any news. If there's any Bomba news, I'll go check it out. Look at the Forza Juve account name. What's going on? Let's see. Forza Juve account. What do you mean? The account name? Where was it? Oh, the Forza Juve account. Wait, what do you mean the Forza Juve account? The one that posted it. I believe it was Marzio. Where was it? Let me see. Aspetta, let me see. Go down. Let's see here. Or was it the Forza Juve account? Let me know, Trexie. Let me know if you could find the Zidane news, because there's a lot of people saying that there was Zidane news. So let me know. Let me know. But yeah, no, back to, of course, the Juventus in Giuntoli. Oh, you sent the link. Okay, I'll look into it now. Okay. Prima Calcio, I'm not saying that he's coming to Juve. I know it's just a dream, but of course there's news about it. But that, for example, for me, the account name is Forza Juve and EMT. Yeah, I'll look into that one. I'll look into that one, Trexie. Don't worry. Yeah, but Zidane is listen, like I said, Prima Calcio. I said it before. I think you joined. It's just a dream. I don't think it's gonna happen. It's just a dream at the moment. It would be crazy if he comes, because I would be like so surprised. Like all of a sudden you come now. You know what I mean? So what signings are you guys hoping to get now? We don't know, Francesco. I've been saying this. We don't know. The Juventus targets at the moment, because we don't know who will be the coach. That's the thing. Plus, if we target anybody right now, then the player's entourage is going to be questioning who will be the next Juventus coach, right? So we don't really know what's going to happen at the moment. So, Palladino quit Fiorentina. Yes, yeah. Which not then you hear the plan B or plan C of Palladino coming to Juve. Guys, listen, please, no, basta, okay, with the Palladino news to Juve, because I've been hearing it all the time. People saying, "Oh, that Juventus is a plan C or plan B would be Palladino, this and that." Guys, you know what? No, I wouldn't. Come on that one, okay? But yeah, no, he did quit Fiorentina, Ralph. He did, which is crazy to me, because he just extended like what 2 weeks ago. So the priority account. Oh, really? Yeah, I don't understand some of these Juve sources, man. There was I know that there's like two of them that you cannot trust at all, bro. There's the guy named Nick Saramo or something like that, and then the other one is Juve Insider, which you cannot trust that guy at all. Never pull sources from that guy. So, Ciao Juventini in the world. Tudor always grande senza para. Listen, I feel like with this Juventus, let's see what happens, man. Because at the moment, we have the good news, which is the Giuntoli, but where do we go from here, right? Where do we go from here? The bad news, I would say, would be the Conte news, because then we're basically wasting our time if you think about it. It's in terms of preparing for the mercato, because listen, yes, we've gotten Champions League, but it's also up to the player if he sees that if we have a good project that we could be building. You know, at the moment, we don't even know what their next thing is. What's going to be the next steps for Juve? What's going to be the future of Juventus? We don't even know. So, Um, it all depends, man, on if Conte does stay at Napoli or not, right? That's gonna be the biggest thing. So we'll see, man. Because at the moment there is Napoli and Conte. Oh, what just happened? Aspetta. Something about okay, never mind, never mind. Nah. Okay, so Conte and Napoli are at supposedly a meeting. This is all reported by Marzio. I've been saying this. So if anything happens during that meeting, it could be the here we go today, could be the here we go tomorrow for Napoli. So we'll see. A lot of these accounts on Twitter just be saying anything. Yeah. I would say unless it's like Nico Schira, Padula, Di Marzio, um, who else? Of course, Fabrizio Romano, right? Mate Moreto, a couple others. But that's it. Like Juve Insider, I know that's such a bullcrap account. I think Saramo or something like that. His name is terrible, absolute terrible. Like fake news all the way, man. It's like all the other media is saying one thing, and all of a sudden, it's like they're saying like the total opposite, which is crazy to me. But but for me, yeah, no, I only follow, like I said, Di Marzio, Pedula, Fabrizio Romano. Just like main sources, and then I have some of my guys that I know that what's happening. So at the moment, it's leaning towards Napoli's direction with Conte. But of course, since there was a little chance that the Di Marzio did post as well that Juve could make one final push since they just sacked Giuntoli. So I'm not sure. I mean, we'll see what happens, man, guys. It's going to be interesting today, tomorrow, and the next day is going to be interesting in terms of the coaching and also what Elkan is going to be doing in terms of the management, because I know Donozzi is in the final stages of coming to Juve. Supposedly it's already a done deal. Comoli, done deal. He's coming to Juve already. It's already done. He'll be joining as a CEO. He'll be joining as a director of management. So he's going to be the CEO. He's not replacing Giuntoli, guys. So I don't want to hear a lot of the Juventini saying that, oh, Comoli is replacing Giuntoli. No, 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 and no. He's not replacing Giuntoli. There's rumors about Massara, the ex-Napoli sporting director. So we shall see, guys. We shall see. I mean, it's going to be crazy in terms of the next couple of days. I mean, if Conte does truly stay at Napoli, we will find out probably today or tomorrow. Most likely, because, I mean, they're at the meeting now. So, um, but yeah, in my opinion, at the moment, Conte will be staying at Napoli. Otherwise, I would have changed it to something else, the title. But in my opinion, I think that Conte will stay at Napoli. I'm not going to go back against it, even though I've been saying, on some streams, but I do also for banter as well against these other bacalas that I have on my shows. That Conte will come to Juve, but it's also showing me, and it's what scares me about Juve is that we don't have that pull anymore. If we cannot be, if we can attract Conte out of all people, even though you could say this and that, but Conte supposedly he even said himself that he's a Bianconero Juventino, right? I don't know, man. Mr. Paint Dude says Giuntoli should be replaced by me. Not gonna lie, I'd bring this club back to listen, bro. That would be that would be great, bro. If we could bring it back to glory days, man. This club is in shambles right now, man. It's a disaster zone. But I would say the good news is that definitely that we could say that Giuntoli's gone. So now we don't have that Napoli spy in our ranks. You know what I'm saying? But he did a lot of damage already, which sucks. I mean, he did get some good gems. I would say Duram, right? But yeah, the Juve insider guy turned off all comments now. And tears, man. Fake news for clicks and scared of hate. Yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly. I've been saying this for a while that this Juve insider guy, um, is it was fake news, man. I only follow the main sources. So Giuntoli did his job as a Napoli spy. Yeah, of course. Don't worry, Francesco, man. This guy. I don't know how you could be talking about this, man. Like, first you're like attacking Napoli in the group chat, Francesco, right? About that Conte. Oh, Conte to Juve, this and that. And all of a sudden, it's like the whole thing. I don't know, man. We have a massive mess to clean up now. 100%. I agree with you, to Primo Calcio. I agree with you, my friend. This club needs a massive, massive, massive cleanup. We needed to clean up house, bro. We needed to. Conte or no Conte, we needed to have a massive cleanup, and it starts with Giuntoli. But I feel like it also starts with the guy that is the owner, and that's John Elkan. John Elkan, John Elkan, John Elkan. I've been saying this for a while, you know? It is of paramount importance that we bring the right people in. Exactly. No, listen, we need to bring the right people in, you know? And Primo Calcio, what are your thoughts about Damian Comoli? I'm going to be doing a video about him with the background, and stuff like that. He did a great job at Toulouse, bringing where they were, bringing them to at least to Europe, and they've been doing fantastic in terms of everything. I think as a CEO, that'd be great. But as a sporting management, where I seen a lot of Juventini Primo Calcio, bro, saying that he's going to be replacing Giuntoli, I said that's not true. That he's not going to be replacing Giuntoli, you know. So I think that Comoli could do a good job. I mean, you know what I mean? I think as a CEO, he could be okay. I'm not saying as a sporting director, because in my opinion, as a sporting director, through his past sporting director, directing stuff, he's been absolutely terrible. So yeah, I would have him as a CEO. You know what I mean? But he needs to be the guy to hire the right people as well. You know what I mean? Because he's going to be in charge of also of all the departments in the sporting department. So too many people with power in the management leads to disagreements. I agree with that, man. I agree, my friend. Kamoli as a CEO might be okay, but absolutely no as sporting director. I agree with you, man. A CEO has to be the guy that hires the right leadership. I agree 100% with you, because we've already seen it. We've done mistake after mistake after mistake after mistake. It's time to clean up the shop, hire the right people, get a guy that knows what the hell he's doing, and get this club back on its feet. Because at the moment, all we could do is get top four. At the moment, that's all we can do is get top four. We can't challenge for the Scudetto. We when was the last time we actually got second place? Hmm? When was the last time we actually at least got second place? It's been a while. Like it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, man. You know what I mean? Like we don't even see progression, which is scary. So we absolutely can't run a club by a committee. No, yeah, no way. No way. No way. Because everybody has different opinions inside that Primo culture, So that we can't do that. We can't do that. He failed as a sporting director in many clubs before. Yes, he has. That's why I said that he would do well if he was going to be the CEO, which he will be the CEO supposedly, not replacing Giuntoli. So, um, but yeah, man, we'll see. Also, let me see if there's any news popping up from Marzio or for anybody. Um, yeah, nothing yet. Nothing yet. The only news is that Napoli and Conte are having a meeting currently. So it looks like that Conte could be staying at Napoli. I mean, it's already reported about that, but we'll see. Big up to PSG edits, bro. Big up to you, my friend. Big up to you, my guy. Yo, I'm not really into Juventus, but did you guys get anyone at the moment? No, but your Colomwani supposedly will be coming to the Club World Cup as well, supposedly, with Juventus. So it looks like that PSG might extend his loan. So I think that would be a fair deal. I would hope so. PSG got to help people out, and you got to help us during that final. PSG edits, you got to help us during that UCL final, okay? All right, I don't want those Merde on the other side to win. Okay. The positive thing here is that Giuntoli might indeed be gone. Yeah, no, he's gone. It's looking like it's over. He wasn't at. You know what the crazy thing is, Primo Calcio? If you've seen the images, he wasn't at that the memorial site with Juve. He wasn't in Belgium as well, because there's another site in Belgium. He wasn't there. So Giuntoli was not even seen on any of the Juventus pages in terms of that. You know? For us, he was Colomani is decent. I think if you use him consistently, I think he could be good under the right system. You know? But it is what it is, you know? It is what it is, my friend. Definitely be here for on Wednesdays for the football arena show. I'm gonna see if I could get a PSG content creator. We're having a lot of content creators from different clubs. It's gonna be cool. So, yeah, fingers crossed. Yeah, I agree, man. No, I mean, listen, I wouldn't be doing this if this wasn't true. You know what I mean? But this is also reported by Gianluca Di Marzio, Momblano, Nico Schira as well, saying that that it's pretty much it's going to be a sacking. But you never know. You never know. Fingers crossed. I agree because nothing is confirmed as of yet. So it could be that he could be getting sacked. So inshallah, 4-0. I can have him on with this. Like, yeah, you can't. You can't. As a PSG fan, you can't, bro. You know what I mean? You need them boos, bro. You need them boos to do something, man. Dembele. but But yeah, no, I mean, of course, there's going to be lots and lots of news going around with this whole saga, man. I mean, Primo Calcio, what are your thoughts about Tognozzi? Because, in my opinion, I think that we should have never let him go. We should never let him go. Like, promote, like, okay, so this is also a question I want to ask for the chat. If I was Juventus, would you promote Tognozzi instead of giving him the chief of scouts to sporting director? Would you promote Tognozzi to sporting director in replace of Giuntoli? Would you do that? Let me know in the chat right now, because in my opinion, I think if I was going to be that, I mean, listen, he discovered Yildiz, he discovered Huizen, he discovered so many of these towns. You know what I mean? He discovered so many things. Yeah, I think Mana was also a mistake. Primo Calcio, I agree with you. Mana was a mistake. I was saying this also when I started the channel in the beginning. I said I think that Mana was a big mistake letting go, you know? And I was very optimistic with Giuntoli. Yes, Giuntoli this. He got so many of these players and stuff like that. And I get because we were all in the moment where we needed something crazy to happen, right? Which we did. And then it all just ended up being flops. So, yeah, man. Mana makes 10 times better moves in negotiations. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. At the moment, yeah, for sure. It's showing. It's showing, bro. You know what I mean? But you could also even say that Prima Castro. You could also say that as well with the hijacks from last summer. If you remember, who was it? Todibo, that transfer or something. This guy Giuntoli let West Ham hijack a transfer. You know what I'm saying? It's like a crazy thing. You know what I'm saying? I really don't understand. But I think that definitely listen. Mana does. I mean, look, they're about to sign KDB. I mean, nothing's official supposedly unless it's already been official, but they're most likely going to be signing KDB. So, but I'm glad. Listen, I'm glad that Giuntoli is going to be gone. I think this is a step towards cleaning up house, and we need to clean up house. Now, the second two bomba news, of course, with Giuseppe Poppilio. He's going to be also, of course, Giuntoli's right hand man is also going to be leaving as well. So, we're doing a lot of cleanup houses. As we all know, Calvo will leave as well. Francesco Calvo will leave. Comoli, or he's already a done deal. He's already going to be coming in as the new CEO. Chiellini supposedly is going to be promoted in the sporting department, but I'm not sure what role he will take on. Tognozzi looks like to be almost a done deal. So Tognozzi is going to be coming back, but as the chief of scouts. So at the only moment, the only thing that's different would be the Giuntoli. Would be Giuntoli. Who would be the director sportivo? No, we don't know. Now, Primo Calcio, I mean, listen, Massara would probably be the option. If you think about it. Massara could be the option. Yeah, exactly. Massara could be the option. I mean, I don't know what were your things. Cha, big up to Reno, man. Says, what's happening, Paisano? What a mess. Yes, I know. Crazy things that are just happening with Juve at the moment, with not just with Conte, but now with Giuntoli. So, thank you so much, bro. Big up to you, brother. Thank you, man. Of course, bro. Big up to you, bro. But yeah, no, Masada. Listen, Masada wouldn't be bad, right? I mean, listen, I would take him. I would take him. At this moment in time, listen, he can't be worse than Giuntoli, bro. He can't be worse than Giuntoli. But if I was gonna be honest, I would do Tognozzi as well. Tognozzi, I think, would be my ideal guy to promote. You know, I would do Tognozzi. Tognozzi would be my ideal guy to promote instead of putting him as chief of scouts again. You know, because I think he deserves better. I think he deserves better after finding Yildiz, after finding Hoisin that we sold because of Giuntoli. Giuntoli, you scumbag. I hate, man, this guy Giuntoli, bro. Oh my gosh. This Napoli spy, bro. As with Conte, there's no news at the moment with Conte. I believe. Let me see if there's any news. Oh, yeah, it looks like it, guys. It looks like it. Check it out. Here we go. Juventus tried with Antonio Conte even yesterday evening as well, but Conte said no. Conte for Juve was plan A, plan B, and plan C. If this is true, then Conte ain't going to be coming. And listen, again, in my opinion, Conte will be staying in Napoli. So, if this is true about Juventus not having a plan B or a plan C, then I don't even know what the heck are we doing. Like, what are we doing? Juventus, what are you doing? Like, you cannot be serious. But this is the consequences when you have an owner like Jean Elkan, when you have a management with Giuntoli, but at least Elkan is opening his eyes and getting rid of the dead wood in the management, because that's what we need. Get rid of the dead wood. Get rid of the dead wood, man. It's embarrassing. Embarrassing. Big up to Adam as well. Appreciate it, my friend, for joining the stream. Big up to you, bro. Big up to you, my friend. Of course, guys, there will be Tuta Calcio tonight, so make sure to stay tuned as well. I have a couple new guests coming on, so of course, stay tuned. Ciao, Maverick Jones. Big up to you, man. It's been a while since I've seen you, my friend. It's been a while, but I'm glad to have you in the chat, man. Glad to have you back. Glad to have you back. I know we haven't done the Juventus news in a while, but it ain't looking good for Juventus, guys. It ain't looking good. Yep. Di Marzio. Yep. Ciao, ciao. Ciao, ciao, guys. Look at this. Giuntoli out, everybody. Giuntoli a casa, man. That's it. It's over. It is over. It is over. Because there's a lot of people that is live somewhere here for a bit, because there was so many people at the same time live, but I'm here for a bit. Okay. Big up to you, Adam, of course, every time, bro. So you're pissed with Conte? No, I'm not pissed with Conte. Listen, I am sad that Conte is not coming for Juve, but I'm not gonna sweat it. I'm not gonna say, okay, Juventus doesn't have any hope. You know, Conte, I think, was the guy to, be that guy that could fix the team like this. You know what I mean? But listen, at this point, it is what it is. I mean, what can we do? Big up to Primo Calcio every single time, man. Hope to have you on as well. Primo Calcio, let me know when we want to do a collab because I've seen you on videos. So let me know when you want to do like a collab or something. I'll get your take on it. Yeah, Kekaka Giuntoli. Yeah. By the way, Gio, I've dropped my Serie A's video. I forgot to mention you in the shout out. It's okay, bro. Let me know. We will do something too, bro. Big up to Kim. Big up to Kim as well, man. Big up to you, bro. Says, so what happened to the Antonio Conte deal? Is he staying in Naples? Per reports and per from a couple guys that I know, it looks like that he could be staying in Napoli. But the only chance was that with the Giuntoli. Now that Giuntoli is out, now it could be a different story. I'm not saying that he's going to be coming to Juve. In my opinion, I'm sticking to it now that Conte will be going to Napoli. And listen, I listen for the Tutto Calcio show. Listen for all the Napoli fans. It is what it is. They could come and banter all they want, saying that I said this, I said that. It's all right. It is what it is. You know what I mean? Dom, watch out because oh man, don't be saying some stuff, bro. All right, look at this, guys. Look at this. Look at this guy. He will be on the Tutto Calcio show, everybody. So watch out. Let me just go back here for a second. Okay. I'm glad that Giuntoli is gone because he hasn't done a good job at all since arriving, besides fixing up the finances, and that's not something that I would be keeping him for. Go right ahead, man. Go right ahead, bro. Listen. It's not like I haven't been cooked before, Dom. Okay, I haven't. All right? It's not like I haven't been cooked before. You think who else can come in? I'm not sure, bro. Gasperini looks like he's going to Roma. Conte looks like he's staying at Napoli. At the moment, Tudor is the only option. Tudor is the only option. So I think that if it's best to say that we stick with Tudor for next season and just call it a day, because we need to focus on getting with the Mercato going. We need to focus on getting the Mercato going. So and getting the players. So I think with we can stay with Tudor. Stay with Tudor. Why not? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Just stay with Tudor, in my opinion. Because it wouldn't make any sense going with like who? A Mancini. Like I don't want like who would want Mancini? You know what I'm saying? He hasn't coached a club in like what? In 8 years? Like he's only coached, international teams. And the last international team he sucked. So that wouldn't be the thing, you know what I mean? It wouldn't be my ideal signing, right? Especially in the Club World Cup, you guys get the Man City that rematch. Yeah, well, listen, I'm not listen. I think Club World Cup will be a good experience. Do I think it's going to be important for Juve? Not so much. I think we're just doing it so then we can collect some money from the tournament. That's all, because we need it. We're gonna need it. So, um, if Juventus qualifies, that we either face Real Madrid or Al Hilal or Pachuca in round 16 in the Club World. I think so. I think so. That would be crazy if we either versus Al Hilal in Real Madrid. That'd be insane. And then there were rumors about CR7 going to Al Hilal. That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy, bro. This guy, like, there's any other option for Juve aside from Tudor? Yeah, Dom, talk all that nonsense, bro. This guy is always anti-Juve, bro. I'm about to, dude. Don't make me time you out, Dom. All right, you fraud, absolute fraud. Xabi Alonso left Bayer Leverkusen for Real Madrid. Yeah, yeah, no, exactly. We do. Listen, Xabi Alonso there, but Real Madrid, we all know them, man. It's like, they are the greatest club in the world. You know, um, it just shows. It just shows. Like every single year, they just bolster their damn squad. It's crazy. You know what I mean? And now they actually got a potential predecessor, right? If you think about it, to now Carlo Ancelotti, which now he's at the Brazil job, which is going to be interesting because he is Italian. But yeah, man, it's going to be crazy to see if he could win a World Cup of Brazil. But yeah, of course, at this point, sticking with Tudor, yeah, we saw that one. This guy, Francesco Conceição. Oh my gosh, these Milanisti. I'm telling you guys, it's like they say something about Napoli, these Milan fans, and then it's like they jump ship after another. You know what I'm saying? They love to jump ship. Love to jump ship. It's like whenever the boat is sinking, woo, they jump. You know what I'm saying? That's how Milan fans are. So we all know that. Let me see here. Any other news? Let's see. Oh wow, Stefano Stefanelli as well would be out of Juve as well. That is insane. So not just Giuntoli, not just Giuseppe Pompilio, but Stefano Stefanelli as well. So it's got to be somebody has to be coming into his place. It's either going to be Tognozzi or it could be Massara, most likely, right? Those are the likely names that could be the thing. So here we go. Let's see. Yep, Matteo Tognozzi's return to Juventus is at the final stages. We know that. Now, guys, what do you think about Palladino? What do you guys think about Palladino? Because I know he just resigned. Now, in my opinion, that wouldn't be my plan B, and it probably would be only my plan C. It would be only my plan C. So I would say if let's see what happens. I mean, it could be Palladino, because Palladino now resigned with Fiorentina. You never know. Which, in my opinion, if we do get Palladino, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be. I mean, listen, if he does well, that'd be crazy. But for me, I think it'll be bad. Um, Mancini is also another option, which, in my opinion, I don't even want Mancini at all. Of course, but if he comes to Juve, I will support. I will support any coach that will come to Juve. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I think it's the best for the club to stick with Tudor for next season. Listen, it's not like Tudor doesn't play it, good football. Especially remember, he comes in like what, only a couple games, like what, 6 games left of the season, and he does well. He got us to the Champions League, which was the target. So, um, imagine what he could do with a full preseason and with some signings to bolster the squad. Hey, you never know. He could do well. He did well in Marseille, even though you could compare the leagues and stuff like that. I get it. You Baccalas and a lot of these Napolitanis and a lot of these Milanisti, of course, they're gonna come and attack me just because I said that Conte is gonna come to Juve, even though nothing was official either. But it is what it is. But but yeah. But even though Juventus are not one of the favorites to win the Club World Cup, yeah. Listen, Juventus for me will not win the Club World Cup. Juventus will not win the Club World Cup. There's no shot, no chance, no chance, Adam. No chance that Juve will win the Club World Cup. No chance, brother. No chance. Big up to you, PSG edits. Big up to you, my friend. I will be closing the stream in 5 minutes, though. I will be closing. We'll be back for tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern time, around 8:30. We'll see, 8:30, 9 p.m. Eastern time for the Tutor Culture Show, where I'm gonna get probably cooked. So, yeah, man. Oh, I think we could take them, bro. Trust me, we could take them. I think we could take them. If Juventus avoid Madrid, does that mean we get another Real Madrid Man City again? Could happen. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. But yeah, no, I mean, like I said, let's see what happens with that, man. Let's see here. Okay. Now I'm just checking if there's any other updates. They're my local team's biggest rivals, the PFP. If they win, I'll never hear the end of it. Listen, bro, you guys gotta do your job against Inter, okay? So it's the same thing, bro. It's the same thing, bro. So listen, you guys beat Inter and we beat Alain, and I got you, bro. Listen, bro. That it needs to happen. It needs to happen, bro. Okay? It needs to happen. But let's see here. It looks like, huh? Looks like Gasperini could make his way to Roma as of right now. They're getting closer and closer. So yeah, guys, of course, let me know what you guys think of this Giuntoli sacking in the comments below. I'll be doing a video tomorrow as well about it. We're talking more about all the details, who could be replacing, right? Because we don't really know who's going to be replacing Giuntoli at the moment. But of course, guys, of course, like, and of course, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Share the content as always, so then we could get recognized by more Juventini and more other, of course, teams that come and support the channel. So yeah, thank you so much, guys. We will be back live at 9 p.m. Eastern time for the Tutor Culture Show. So make sure to stay tuned with that. It's already there. It's already posted. So make sure to stay tuned with that one because it's gonna be a crazy show, crazy show. So we will be back soon, and I'll see you soon, guys. And here we go. Fino alla fine, forza Juventus. Ciao a tutti. Ciao everybody.
This is a Russ production.